the opening lineup for the Heat. They've got Adebayo. Myers Leonard is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the point guard. And for the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
And so here is Miami after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Now here's Butler. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Well, Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Nunn. 11-point game his last outing. Takes it out to Leonard. Lock at 6. Robinson for 3. He can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Levine, good.
And Levine is going to make you pay from there. You got to guard him closer than that.
For Miami, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, with all the youth the Bulls had, the team wanted to bring in some veterans over the summer.
Yeah, and that's something that needed to happen, GA. I mean, the team had some room in free agency to fill out some leadership roles, but in Chicago, it's still a major market, and vets would love to come and play for the Windy City.
A moment now to see the numbers for Butler. First in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. And it's Butler with the jam.
Flashing that leaping ability there. Butler really gets off the floor fast when he's near the hoop.
Passes it to Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Carter against Adebayo. Now here's Satoransky. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Outside Butler. Carter pulls it in.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Hutchison. Dishes to Carter. Here's the floater. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchison's got his second bucket of the night. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Robinson goes in. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Cleveland. Here's Levine, and Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
From 12 feet out, he's off on that one, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Now Satoransky. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Levine passes to Markkanen. Back to Levine.
Oh, the ferocity that Butler plays with on the defensive end. I mean, it's infectious. He's outstanding at staying in his man's jersey.
Here's Nunn. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Satoransky. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he's very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Looking at teams with new coaches, Chris, how long do you think it usually takes a new system to get the kinks out and work properly?
Yeah, hopefully you have veteran players because they can adapt the system a little bit quicker. Younger players, they might not, know the lingo. They might not know necessarily where to be. So you have to practice. And with practice time not being as a premium like it used to be, it's a little tougher. So it takes a while. You want to make sure you kind of look at the season, 82 games, you look at them in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch, you're into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team's starting to hone in on those little details.
Good perspective. Timeout called, the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And here are the best transition teams in the NBA. We're looking at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. 4th, the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Satoransky. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Nunn. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Bulls leading by 8. Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Inside, Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the stretch big man, Lauri Markkanen, very strong player on offense.
And I told you, Kevin, it's no secret. I like Markkanen best when he is a bit greedy, searching for a shot. I mean, sometimes I feel he can defer too much, but he has the skills to be a great scoring threat if he is playing aggressive.
And he can't get the first one. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Good on the second free throw. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, 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 get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range, the shot by Satoransky, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Hutchison. Olynyk is covering. Pass to Satoransky. Now the pass to Markkanen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 9 points, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync, GA. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Levine can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
So it's Chicago now. The Heat getting the bucket. Satoransky the pass to Carter. On the wing, Levine. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there it is for him.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Hutchison. And here is Satoransky. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Heat making a switch here.
What's up?
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Now here's Dragic. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. To the middle. Shot's good by Hero.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Done against Dragic. Dunn misses. Miami trailing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
If Olynyk gets you in a bad spot when you're on him, he'll never let you off the hook.
Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
The first free throw is good. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. And he knocks down the first one.
You see Zach LaVine in the Bulls uniform, and it's hard not to think of the trade that sent him here. He was a big part of the deal that sent Jimmy Butler out of Chicago.
And so LaVine nails both of them. And with LaVine and the Butler trade, there were a lot of critics at the time. But you know what, Greg? It's worked out for the Bulls.
And Kevin, the Bulls took a chance with LaVine, and he's developed into a bright young star. Took another risk giving him a big contract after the injury, but he's come back better and stronger since then.
Teardrop shot. Got a piece of it. Dragic looking it over. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Goran Dragic.
Such an explosive first step. I mean, you can't give Dunn these lanes. He jumps right on them.
Now, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
That one is off. And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
And he's good on the second.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
For three, Olynyk, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
Now here's LaVine. He has 6. White the pass to Young. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pulls up. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Heat. The Bulls in second.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
First one falls for him. A starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Good on both. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Just his first attempt. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Dragic has got the game tied up here for the Heat. White looking around. Young outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Hero. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 16-7 run. And here's Dragic. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Hero. From the arc. Unable to get that one. It's all tied in Chicago. We've got more in store for you right after this. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves to go up against the best.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it. And I wake up for these games. I want to know, how do you do it? And you're going to have to do it every night when you go up against me.
That's the hard-working mentality Butler provides. A two-way threat, Greg, who wants to dominate the top players at his position.
And Butler's really embraced being a leader. You can tell he lives for these types of matchups and games.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
But yeah, GA, they were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine on the wings. And it's Young, and it's Arcidiacono in at the one spot.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Johnson. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from. And that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
Young. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Hero passes to Johnson. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. White's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Hero. He had 22 points in the win against Cleveland. Here's Dragic, and it's Chicago with the rebound. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Dragic. 7 points in the game. Leonard, no luck.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Hero. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Dragic, and it's denied.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the rejection by Leonard. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. For Chicago, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Heat trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. There's the 3. Hutchison with the rebound. Hutchinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Arcidiacono. Passes it to Gafford. Pass to Hutchison. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Heat missing. Out to the wing. Pass to Arcidiacono. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside, White. And the pass to Gafford. Yes, that goes in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Nunn passes to Hero. He dishes it to Butler. They need this one, and it's good on the way in. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
And Young kicks to White. Fades back. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Here's Johnson. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Arcidiacono. And they'll keep possession. White with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Hutchison. There's the dish to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Here's Arcidiacono. Makes it off the glass.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Well, someone who has fought their way, Chris, is Ryan Arcidiacono.
Yeah, well, and you have to appreciate the level of grit he plays with at the guard spot. I mean, former Villanova Wildcat, he gives you a bit of energy and playmaking off the bench.
A floater. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Arcidiacono. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Passes it to Hutchison. Right side Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Butler. Inside. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings. A total pro who moves the ball well.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game. Out to Carter. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Carter's got 5 now.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Here's Nunn. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
Giving his height, Markkanen makes dunking look second nature. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Nunn passes to Leonard. Here's Hero. White covering. Outside Butler. Unloads from 9. No good that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Hutchison. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Butler against Markkanen. Butler passes to Hero. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
The Heat trail by 7. Nunn passes to Hero. Buries it down low. Hero's got his 2nd basket of the game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Arcidiacono. Fires the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Nunn passes to Hero. Kicks it to Butler. Baseline jumper, and the jumper is on the mark. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
White left side. And it's sent back by Leonard. They retain possession. Here's Arcidiacono. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Some changes for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White, and it's done in for Ryan Arcidiacono. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Leonard. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. Here's Satoransky, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. The Heat trail by 6.
Play him tight. Come on.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Now Butler. 10 points for him. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Oh, such a well-rounded hooper. I mean, Butler, he runs a smooth pick and roll.
Here's Markkanen. It's deflected. Fires top of the key. Butler, no good.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Here's Dunn. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Butler. It's good. Butler's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Markkanen. Satoransky looking around. Back to Markkanen. And Butler sends it back. Overdone. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Robinson with the block. The pass to Dragic. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Oh, hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at the one. Robinson's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Levine. Dishes it to Markkanen. Passes to Satoransky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Outside Robinson. Butler against Levine. Pass to Nunn. From deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Nunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Levine, and Butler sends it back. And they get it back. Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Rebound by the Bulls.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Levine with it. Butler covering. Levine can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Now here's Levine. Following the shot by Myers Leonard. Satoransky finds Markkanen. Levine with it. He's covered by Leonard. Again, Levine missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Markkanen. There's the pass to Satoransky. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Nunn. Robinson dishes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Bulls. The Heat 3rd.
And how many times have we seen these two clubs force turnovers and then convert at the other end? They really share a lot of similarities.
Now here is Carter. 5 points in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Butler. Passes it to Nunn. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Adebayo. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Butler. Drills the baseline jumper. Butler's got 18 points in the game.
Some say the mid-range jumper is dying out. Yeah, right. Guys like Butler, they're keeping it alive.
Here's Hutchison. He has 7. Outside, Levine. Butler with the steal. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And the first one drops. The NBA fans sometimes called the sixth man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Peja, every shot is good. She'd make them creatively. They'd be bright. They'd be big. And we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. Or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
LaVine wide open. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Nunn. To the middle. Johnson right side. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 to shoot. Nunn passes to Silva. Over White. And it's White with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Gafford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Nunn passes to Butler. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Dunn, he's checked in for Satoransky. White against Butler. Shot clock at 5. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, an obsessive personality type Jimmy Butler. Back in Marquette, he'd stop a fast break drill when he caught a pass with one hand instead of 2 and say, do it over. That perfectionism still drives him today.
Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler, a creature of habit, isn't he, Chris?
Oh, yeah, Kevin. He eats the same meals for breakfast and lunch. He watches the same movies over and over, the same thing every day. It's brought him to this point, right? So why stop now?
And so Butler nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Now here's LaVine. Defense right on him. And yes, it's good.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Well, Zach LaVine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
The Heat trail by 9. And here's Dragic. He has 7. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn. On the wing, Levine. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Here's White. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Here's Dragic from outside. Bean with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 11. White left side. That one no good. Dragic with some nice D. Butler finds Dragic. Back to Butler. It's deflected. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
The free throw drops for Butler.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Just so competitive. I mean, Jimmy Butler brings attitude, not only to the games, but practices as well. Kevin, you remember that infamous Minnesota practice before he got traded in 2018? Yeah, that's going down in NBA lore.
Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Dragic against Dunn. Pass to Hero. The Heat with a fresh 14. Olynyk can't hit. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Levine. Young trying to break free. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good from long range. And that's now 10 points for Goran Dragic.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And Young, here we go. And he makes that one. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Hero. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Dragic the pass to Hero. Over Levine. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hero's got 6. The Bulls leading by 8. Kicks it to Young. And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Dragic against Dunn. Carter looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Over Adebayo. But they get it back. That one misses. The Heat trail by 8. Hero passes to Olynyk. Pass to Silva. And the pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 8. Dunn passes to Carter. And the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Here's Hero. He has 6. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. From 10 feet out, and he overshot that one, missing. Well, Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Dunn outside. Passes it to Markkanen. Levine with it. 22 points for him. The teardrop falls in. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Hero passes to Dragic. Fires for 3. Hero no good. Bulls shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Arcidiacono kicks to Levine. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Pass to Olynyk. Adebayo with the ball. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Lets it fly from 18. Dunn with some nice D. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for Olynyk. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Carter dishes to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Over Dragic. Dunn misses.
And what a struggle it has been, yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Here's Hero. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting the layup.
Dunn against Dragic. High arcing shot, and that one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 10. The Heat shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Markkanen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
In an era where quality stretch bigs are valued so highly, Markkanen fits right into the league's mold.
Here's Nunn. Dunn covering. Outside Dragic. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Satoransky the pass to Carter. To the inside. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Robinson. Three-pointer, Markkanen tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. 9 points for Wendell Carter.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Pass to Nunn. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now, here's Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Carter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Tries again, and Markkanen lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here's Dragic. Carter comes in with the double team to the paint. 5 on the clock. None. That's good.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Carter, the pass to Hutchison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Heat also with a sub. Butler's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Nunn. He dishes it to Robinson. He kicks to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Nunn. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago leading by 17. White the pass to Markkanen. Now Satoransky. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside White. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Nunn. Butler passes to Nunn. Back to Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, Kevin Butler is so strong. I mean, when he completes plays like this, I mean, it earns himself that extra chance from the line.
Well, with his face-up game, Myers Leonard comfortable playing at power forward or center.
Yeah, Kevin, but if you look at the muscle he's added, he sure looks like a pivot. I mean, 7'1", solid, 260. The hammer. Well, that's at least what he calls himself. He's ready to bang.
The Bulls leading by 14. Passes it to Carter. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Robinson kicks to Leonard. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And it's Chicago the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Robinson. Carter inside the three-point line. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Nunn. The dish to Butler. Shot clock at 5. A floater. Good work defensively by Carter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Levine's checked in for Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. Out to Carter. For 3. The Heat trail by 16. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. And it's Carter missing. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
Now here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
The Heat trail by 17. Here's Nunn. Dishes to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Here's the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's Levine. They double him with Butler. Leonard with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine. And the former number 11 pick in 2012, it's taken some time for Meyers Leonard. But you know what, Chris, the last couple of seasons, his offensive game really is rounding into form.
Yeah, and I wonder, because he's a great shooter and a quick twitch athlete that can get his head at the rim, with a strong season at the line, could he be inducted into the 50, 40, 90 club?
And the first one at the line is good. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
White dishes to Levine. Here's the teardrop, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside, Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Levine. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is Butler at his best. I mean, he's a juggernaut player who makes an impact on both ends.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Wendell Carter.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Oh, from role player to star, Butler's transformation has been fun to watch. Now he racks up points with ease.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Carter. 5 to shoot. White, wide open. He fires. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Levine. .129 left in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The physicality Carter Jr. plays with, it's impressive. It's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Carter hits them both. And so here is Miami. Here's Butler. Plays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 38 points.
Oh, he catches the defense off guard with a wide variety of moves. Butler's bringing the sizzle.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. They double him with Butler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Young dishes to Levine. Young inside. Robinson on him. Young's shot is off. Three-pointer, Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 41 points for Butler.
Oh, such a tough-minded player. Butler relishes the opportunity to make plays in the clutch.
Now here's Levine. Now Satoransky fires the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Money!
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dragic. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough, tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 5. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
Here's Butler. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Contact doesn't get to Butler often. I mean, he uses his strength to his advantage in these situations.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, LaVine continues to impress as the years go on.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. You could put this one in the books.
Robinson kicks to Butler. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.